Hello everybody, welcome back to our channel. It's been a hot minute since I last saw you guys. I missed you all so much. We were away on vacation and I am so excited to be sitting here finally filming and just doing all of this. I missed it so much. I missed you guys so much. I hope that you missed me at least a little bit. But yeah, I hope that you guys are all doing amazingly well today. And as you saw from the title of the video, today I'm going to be reviewing the new Glamlite Paint palette. I'm also going to be swatching the entire palette for you guys, and I will be doing an eyeshadow tutorial with the palette. I don't know exactly what I'm going to be doing with the palette yet, but we shall see. And this is what the palette looks like right here. So it does come in this beautiful PR box, and everyone that orders the palette will get it exactly like this. So you will all get the PR box as well, because she really wanted everyone to have that like unboxing PR experience. And the palette is limited edition. It retails for $45, and if you guys want to save a little money and send a few pennies my way, you can use my coupon code GlitterBeauties, the same way that is spelled right here, there, somewhere, I don't know. But yes, if you use my coupon code GlitterBeauties, you will save 20% off of your order. And the palette is part of a entire collection, and in the collection there's also 5 different lashes. Those will each retail for $12, and then there's also 2 lipsticks, and those will retail for $14 each. Unfortunately, I do not have those with me, so I won't be able to show you those items, but I can show you the palette. So the collection will be released for pre-order on Wednesday, July 24th at 8 a.m. PST. So if you want the palette, make sure you set your alarm clocks, because I have a feeling it's going to go fast. She is getting a ton of attention for this palette on Instagram, so if you want it, don't wait on it, just pre-order it as soon as you can. When you open the palette, you get a free blending brush that also looks like a paintbrush, which I thought was such a cute idea. And then when you open the other side, you can see the full palette, and it is so beautiful. And as you guys can see, it has like a little, whoa, I almost dropped it. Let me get it out of there so I don't drop it. But it comes like this. How beautiful is this? The concept, the way it looks, it's amazing. And even though it is a larger palette, it is like really thin, so it should be very easy to store. And then it has an acrylic lid. And when you open the palette, you get the palette in all of its glory. So in the palette itself, you get 12 matte eyeshadows, 5 shimmers, and 1 duochrome. So the 1 duochrome color is the color white right here, and then the rest are shimmers and 12 matte eyeshadows. So 12 matte eyeshadows, 5 shimmers, 1 duochrome, and again it retails for $45. Definitely go ahead and use the coupon code, because it will help you a lot to save some money. So anyway, now that that is all out of the way, let me shut up and let's get started with the eyeshadow tutorial. So starting off today's eyeshadow look, I'm gonna be priming my eyes using one of my favorite eyeshadow bases. This one is from P. Louise in the shade 0.5. So now digging into the palette for the first color, I'm gonna be dipping into navy blue. Taking navy blue, I'm taking a small pencil brush and I'm gonna pack this color right into the crease. Once this color is nice and packed, I am going to move on to blending out the edges. I'm going to be using the same exact pencil brush, and I'm just going to softly blend out the edges. That's just going to make the next color that we use a lot easier to blend. And for the next color, I am going to take royal blue, and I'm taking this color on a flat shader brush. This one is from MAC, I believe is the MAC 219 brush, and I'm just packing the color for now right up above navy blue. And once I have royal blue packed, I am now switching over to a small synthetic blending brush, and I'm gonna make sure that I blend this color out really well as diffuse it, blending it all the way up towards my brow bone. I know that I'm taking this up pretty high, but I don't have much lid space, and I really do love the way that it looks. I feel like it's just very like 2019, and it's okay if you guys don't like to take it up that high. You don't have to. It's total personal preference. So if you want to keep it lower, just make sure that when you pack on the colors, you keep everything a little bit lower starting from the crease, and then when you are blending, just don't diffuse it as much, and that should keep all of your colors a lot lower than what I'm doing mine right now. So because we did so much blending, we did lose a lot of pigmentation. So what I'm going to do is just go back to both colors. So first I'm digging back into navy blue and grabbing my pencil brush and repeating the same steps that I did the first time. So basically I'm going to be taking navy blue, I'm going to be packing it on into the crease again, and then doing a little bit more of blending. And I'm doing the same thing with royal blue, and I'm just going to repeat that process until I'm happy with the way that it looks. So this is the brush that came with the palette, and honestly it's more of like, I don't know, it seems to me like more of a concealer brush. I know she said that it was a blending brush, but it is angled, and it's like a flat top angled brush. So I don't see what we can do for blending because it's like pretty big, but I guess if you wanted to like blend two colors together, but it's definitely, it's a flat top, so I don't know, it's not like I can't blend with it because it's a flat top. So I do think this brush is going to be better suited for like concealer, but definitely not to blend eyeshadow. So now that all of those steps are done and repeated over and over again, and our hands are pretty tired from blending, we're gonna move on to the third shade. And for the third color, I'm gonna be coming in to black, and I'm packing this color on using a small synthetic angled brush, and I'm just packing that right into the crease. I am gonna keep it pretty low, but I am gonna make sure that I blend it up into the crease. And what this black is gonna do is just give us more dimension. It's gonna intensify the look, and it's just gonna bring everything together. And for the black shade, I am going to repeat the same process. So I'm going to pack on the color, blend it, and I'm just going to repeat that process until I'm happy with the way that it looks. And now it's time to cut the crease. And to cut the crease, I'm going to be using another P. Louise eyeshadow base. This one is in the shade 0.0, so just a white eyeshadow base to make those colors pop. I'm just going to apply a little bit of the primer right onto my lid, open my eyes, and wherever that transfers, that is my starting point to my cut crease. So now that I have a bit of a guide for my cut crease, I am going to come in with a little bit of makeup remover and a Q-tip, and I'm going to remove all of those colors on the lid because I want whatever colors we're going to put on the lid to really just pop and to show their true color. I don't want them mixing with anything that's on here. So just make sure that you grab a little Q-tip, grab a little makeup remover, and remove all of the excess eyeshadow that you may have on your lid. Now that I've removed all of the extra eyeshadow, I'm going to come back in with the same P. Louise eyeshadow base in the white base, and I am going to just fill in the cut crease one more time. The only difference is that this time it's nice and clean, and we don't have to deal with any extra eyeshadow or any other colors muddying whatever colors we're going to be using next. For the first color on the lid, I'm going to pop a little bit of that duochrome shade white, and I'm just popping that right into the inner corner. For the next shade, I'm coming in with Sapphire, and I'm just applying that using a very tiny flat brush. Once I have Sapphire, I'm going to come back into white, and I'm applying the duochrome shade one more time, and this time I'm applying it over Sapphire because I do want the color to look a little bit more diffused and a lighter purple, so that is why I'm going over the Sapphire with the duochrome shade. For the next color, I'm coming in with yellow, and every time that we put down a color on the lid, make sure that you are blending it into each other so that everything looks nice and diffused and like a beautiful gradient. And because I want all of the colors on the lid to be sparkly and shimmery and just beautiful, I'm digging into gold for the next shade, and I'm applying gold right over yellow. And lastly, I am grabbing the shade light green and just applying that right at the very end of our cut crease. And for one more step, I am digging back into black, and I'm just going to make sure that this color black is blended into the cut crease so that the gradient just kind of continues out to the outer corner. So we're almost done with the eyeshadow look, but before we can be finished, I have to clean off this messy ass outer edge. So I'm just gonna take a clean Q-tip, a little bit of makeup remover, and clean off the outer edge. And this look would look a lot prettier with some falsies, but because I have eyelash extensions, I'm not able to do falsies. So we're going to be moving right along to my waterline. But if you do have falsies, go ahead and put them on now. And for me, I'm going to move on to my waterline. So I'm going to be using the shade Whirlpool by Marc Jacobs Beauty for that waterline. And for the lower lash line, I am going to dig back into black, applying that right to the lower lash line. And then I'm going to be blending it out using royal blue. Every step I take is miles from where we started. I should have never walked away. And lastly, for mascara, I'm going to be using the new mascara from Too Faced, Damn Girl. Every step I take is miles from where we started. I should have never walked away. And parts of me believe that I should have seen it coming. I wish we had another day. Looking back, so what I'm going to do now is just show you swatches of the palette really quickly, and then I'll be right back so I can give you my final thoughts on the palette. And be honest with me. Let me know in the comments down below. Honestly, I am so impressed by this palette. Out of all of the Glamlite palettes, this is by far my absolute favorite, not only in the way that it looks, but as well as like the formula. The formula is the best of all of her palettes. I have never had such an easier time blending out eyeshadow. Like, I did both eyes in about an hour. Normally, it would probably take me like 2 hours because I have to do a lot of blending. But with this eyeshadow palette, it was so easy to blend. And I don't know what they did to the formula. I do know for a fact that it is a new formula. It's amazing. I love it. The mattes are buttery. They blend so well. Like, I can't even explain it. They blend it so well. The shimmers, beautiful, super pigmented, super shimmery. The duochrome eyeshadow, the same. I have it in the inner corner right now, and it's just I can't even talk. It's just so blingy, so smooth. Like, look at this, you guys. Like, there's no patches. It just looks, it looks like paint. Like, I just painted my eyes with paint, and it's just amazing quality, beautiful palette, great concept. I love everything about it. The only negative that I do have to throw in here is the eyeshadow brush. It's not an eyeshadow brush. It's like, it's an angled flat top. So it would be great for concealer or color correcting or just something on the face, maybe even applying eyeshadow primer, but definitely not for blending your eyeshadow, because it is a flat top and not like a rounded edge. When you try to blend with it, it kind of just like it stops on you. It doesn't actually give you any motion to blend. So I still think it's a great idea. The actual brush itself feels like really great quality. This is coated, and it's a really, like, it feels like a good quality brush. You guys know I love synthetic bristles, so I have no issues with the brush being synthetic bristles, but I believe it's being advertised as a blending brush, and I do not think it is a blending brush. So that's really the only negative. Other than that, if you guys are thinking of getting it, like I said before, she's getting a ton of attention for this palette on Instagram. It is a limited edition palette, so it's not going to be around forever. You can use my coupon code GlitterBeauties to get 20% off, so that you guys can get a little bit of a discount off the palette. It is $45, but honestly, the quality is amazing, especially if you guys obviously love art. If you love makeup, you have to love art and painting and drawing, and all of that comes, you know, with being artistic, an artistic soul. So I think it's a great, amazing must-have item for a makeup lover, a person that loves art. I'm definitely going to be displaying this guy. Anyway, I am talking way too much. If there's anything that I forgot, if you guys have any questions, let me know in the comments down below. I am so happy to be back. Thank you guys so much for waiting for me to come back from vacation, and if you're still here, thank you so much. I missed you guys. You have no idea. I missed you so much. So I'm just really happy to be back. Don't forget that you can follow us all over Instagram as well. On vacation, I was posting on Instagram, especially on my Instagram stories. I did mini vlogs every single day of vacation because I couldn't post to YouTube. The Wi-Fi was so slow and so horrible. Even Instagram stories, it would take me forever to just post like a little clip. But yeah, if you guys want all of that content and content that you won't be able to see here on YouTube, definitely go check us out on Instagram and all over social media at GlitterBeauties, the same way that is spelled right here. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to see you on the next one. Bye.